During the break, we grabbed some of your latest questions about the COVID-19 pandemic. We are continuing our live conversation with Governor Chris Sununu. Thank you again for being here.
Bet, thank you.
We'll get right to the questions. Donna is a nurse and she asks, data shows that wearing a mask prevents the spread of COVID-19. She says, I go to my local supermarket though and see lines of people not wearing masks. They're talking, coughing, laughing, spreading potential COVID-19 to their neighbors and frontline staff. Why haven't you made it mandatory to wear masks in public?
So let me first say I could not agree more. I'm a huge believer masks work. The proof is and the data is so clear. So masks work, and I got asked a question yesterday, should people be worrying about COVID? Yes, absolutely. COVID is still very real. We see it spiking in other parts of the country. Wearing masks and physical distancing, so important. So you're 100% on there. The problem that we have in terms of when you mandate something, that only works if you're going to have an enforcement piece after it. And I've always discussed the idea that we're not going to be and shouldn't be in a position where we're fining people or we're sending out the mask police to fine people, whatever it might be. Businesses can require masks to come in if they so choose. I think the vast majority of people in New Hampshire are still being very responsible with it, but I understand your point. Sometimes you see people without it. Whether I passed a mandate or not, people are going to do what they're going to do when it comes to mask wearing. If you notice in Massachusetts, they're having that very problem. They have a mandate down there and some do and some don't. So the most important aspect is we're constantly reminding folks the importance of wearing masks, the health benefits that you get from it, keeping it as an elevated message, whether we have one COVID case or 1,000 COVID cases. Until COVID is really gone, we really need to make sure we're keeping that distancing and wearing the mask, and we'll keep that as an elevated message.
All right, and Samantha asks, when will wedding venues open to 100% capacity? She says, my venue is small. Our capacity is only 100 people, including the wedding party. I really don't want to have to move my date or cut my guest list in half.
So right now, the idea is to keep the wedding reception venues kind of attached to what we're doing with restaurants. So especially in the southern tier, now that we're at 50% capacity in restaurants, and we will be for a few more weeks, we really have to keep an eye on the data there. We're a little concerned, of course. If we get to the point where we can open all restaurants across the state at 100% capacity, then we'll probably make the same step with wedding venues. Also, always keeping that 6-foot distancing. I don't think the 6-foot distancing between tables is going to go away for quite a long time. Fortunately or unfortunately, because I think it's a very good thing to keep us all safe and healthy, while allowing the flexibility. So right now we are maintaining the weddings at 50% for the indefinite future. But if we can get our numbers strong enough and we see good enough numbers in Massachusetts and whatnot, because those numbers really do affect the southern tier, hopefully we can make that step before the summer's out.
Our next question, how long will the temporary expansion of access to telehealth services under your executive orders last?
That's a great question, and it kind of goes back to 2 questions ago in terms of the importance of the state of emergency. The telehealth that we have in New Hampshire is tied to my state of emergency, so as long as that is in place, telehealth is a great example of something that is very important. It has worked wonderfully, and that's going to stay as long as the state of emergency, and that's going to be definitely through the indefinite future, probably for some months to come. So it has worked awesome, and we encourage everyone to use it. It's been a huge tool.
Nancy asks, even though the stay-at-home order has expired, are retailers still being advised to put up sneeze shields at cash register areas?
Yes, that is a recommendation of the guidelines. We also are recommending, or I should say mandating, that employees wear masks of those retail establishments as well. So if you can get them, we recommend that you do put them up. It's part of the guidance document, and we think it works.
Governor, thank you again for answering so many questions.
You bet.
We really appreciate
Anytime.
it. We'll be right back after weather.
Now.